The number of models in Dell's Alienware series of gaming laptops keeps increasing, and they vary substantially from one another. It's to be expected that only some options in such a wide range would be ideal, but the new Alienware M15 with its glossy 12th generation Intel processor comes close to being flawless. Today's review features the insane gaming laptop, Dell Alienware M15 R7 Intel Core i7 plus RTX 3070. Design. Similar to its predecessor, the Alienware M15 R7 is constructed entirely of plastic and has a bulkier overall profile. Dell puts a premium component value in these computers, so some bland quality is lost. For example, the Alienware X14 features a high-end aluminum and magnesium chassis, but sacrifices a lot of power. Even though the Alienware M15 R7's build quality isn't as impressive as that of higher-end devices, its hefty weight is undoubtedly an advantage if portability isn't a priority. In addition, the familiar Alienware RGB logo glows from the rear, and a sleek RGB strip encircles the ports. The bezel above the keyboard still features hexagonal vents, and above the keyboard is a hexagonal grille that houses the speakers and air intake. Of course, the thermal design of the Alienware M15 R7 is exceptional as well, and we'll talk more about that later, so make sure you don't miss out.
Stick around.
Even though the chassis is composed of plastic, it appears to be sufficiently well built to last several more years. Features. Now, the Alienware M15 R7 is an excellent choice if you want an all-in-one computer that doesn't skimp on features, including a Type-C connector with Thunderbolt 4 and power delivery, as well as HDMI 2.1 and 3 USB Type-A 3.2 Gen 1 ports, one of which is capable of 5 GB per second. You can connect to the current generation of devices. Furthermore, most of these ports are situated towards the back, which is terrific news for people with cable management struggles. Additionally, the M-series keyboard is included. This keyboard has a great feeling set of keys, a taller 1.8mm travel distance, and a powerfully tactile snap. This is a welcome change from the usual thin butterfly keyboards, making long gaming or typing sessions a breeze. It has a smaller trackpad than usual, but it is snappy and probably won't hinder productivity. You also have a pair of stereo speakers that produce a clear, loud sound, which you'll need if you aren't using high-quality gaming headset. That said, if you want the best gaming tools at your disposal, you're at the right place, because our channel provides extensive reviews and recommendations of the best devices tech giants have to offer. So subscribe to this channel and gain access to that.
I think it'll do you good.
Display. Moving on, the top display of the Alienware M15 R7 is a 360Hz Full HD panel, performing exceptionally well. When it comes to handling motion and reducing eye fatigue, its matte display holds up well even when subjected to the rigors of direct sunlight. However, lighter colors may appear washed out compared to the rich darks on offer. Even though we're impressed with the display, we'll be honest and say there are several things about the Alienware M15 R7 that we wish were different. The loud fan and bulky chassis are both drawbacks, but the power adapter is the real deal breaker. Also, due to its lackluster battery life, the Alienware M15 R7 may be a less desirable option for mobile gamers than competing laptops, because it requires an additional brick to be carried around in addition to the computer itself. We'll talk more about the battery life soon. Stay tuned. Performance. Regarding performance, most recent games will run smoothly on the Alienware M15 R7 thanks to its robust hardware. Our evaluation model has a 12th generation Intel Core i7-12700H processor and RTX 3070Ti installed. This feature follows the Alienware M15 R7 to smoothly scale to over 60 frames per second, FPS on the maximum settings in all current games. Amazingly, the Alienware M15 R7 continues to perform well, even when put through its paces by high-resolution games at ultra settings and ultra textures, averaging 77 frames per second. Compared to Razer Blade 15's RTX 3080 Ti, its results are far superior. This is on a system with the top-of-the-line Intel Core i9 processor. The well-executed thermal design of the Alienware M15 R7 keeps the chassis from getting too hot to the touch. From Dell's official website, the Alienware M15 R7's thermal system allows you to gain the edge you need with updated Alienware Cryotech cooling technology that introduces newly engineered fans that contain over twice as many blades that are 37.5% thinner than their previous generation. This laptop with proper care should endure for years without experiencing thermal difficulties that shorten the lifespan of internal components. Battery life. As said before, the Alienware M15 R7 maintains the same underwhelming battery life as previous models. Tests show that its 89 watt-hour battery doesn't last for more than 3 hours, with the minimal RGB lights disabled to save juice. Outside of games, video playback runs for approximately 4 hours. What we mean is, you should be able to watch a movie without having to plug in if you start with a full charge for that much time. However, if you're playing a game with the graphics setting turned up to 11, you probably will get up to 2 hours out of the battery before you have to plug in that bulky power supply. We know this is standard on many gaming laptops, but we've seen better, and Dell can certainly improve on this flaw. Do you also think Dell can do better with the Alienware M15 R7's battery life? Share your thoughts in the comment section. We would love to hear your opinion. Now, even if the RTX 3070Ti system of the Alienware M15 R7 isn't perfect, it provides an exciting portable gaming experience with few extraneous features. The Alienware M15 R7 has all the features you need to play your favorite games, even in 4K if necessary. We believe the Alienware M15 R7 is the benchmark by which most gaming laptops in 2022 and beyond will be judged. That being said, let's see which other devices will exceed or trail behind the mark set by the Alienware M15 R7. We have a quick fix for you if you're on a machine like the HP Pavilion and have problems. Watch our next video, HP Pavilion Gaming Laptop Problems. Here's how to fix.